Okay, so let's have this topic. So solving quadratic equations by factoring. So to factor this quadratic equation, so first we need to write this x to every factors. So this one is x and also x. Then this positive 10. So we need to list all the factors of this positive 10. Since 10 is positive, so the factors can be all positive or all negative, because negative times negative, that's positive. But since in the equation the middle term is negative, so therefore we're going to use this all negative. So these are now the factors of this positive 10. We have negative 10 times negative 1, so all negative. Then also negative 5 times negative 2. So these are the factors of positive 10. Then add the factors. So this negative 10 plus negative 1, negative 11, then negative 5 plus negative 2, that's negative 7. Since the middle term is negative 7, so therefore, these are the factors of positive 10. So we have negative 5 and negative 2. Then to solve for the values of x, so we need to equate these factors to 0, and this x minus 2 equals 0. So to solve for x equals transpose this negative 5 becomes positive 5, and this x minus 2 transpose this negative 2 becomes positive 2. So therefore, the solution of this quadratic equation, x equals positive 5 and x equals positive 2. Then for this given, so to factor this quadratic equation, so first we need to write this 2x to every factors. So this one is 2x and also 2x. Then this negative 15 multiply to positive 2. So 2 times negative 15, that's negative 30. Then list all the factors of negative 30. Since this one is negative, so one of the factor is positive and one is negative. Then since the middle term of the equation is negative, so therefore, the bigger number must be negative. So these are now the factors of negative 30. So we can have negative 30 times positive 1. So the bigger number must be negative. You can have also negative 15 times 2, negative 10 times 3, and negative 6 times 5. Then add all the factors. So this negative 30 plus 1, that's negative 29. Negative 15 plus 2, this one is negative 13. Negative 10 plus 3, negative 7, and negative 6 plus 5, that's negative 1. Since the middle term is negative 1, so therefore these are the factors of negative 30, that's negative 6 and positive 5. Then since we can reduce this factor, because 2 and 6 divisible by 2, so we need to reduce. So 2 divided by 2, this one is x. Then minus 6 divided by 2, this one is 3. Then copy 2x plus 5 equals 0. So these are the factors of this quadratic equation. Then to solve for x, equate these factors to 0. So x minus 3 equals 0. And 2x plus 5 equals 0. Then solve for x, we have x equals, so transpose becomes positive 3. And the other one, 2x equals transpose, that becomes negative 5. Then divide by 2 both sides. So x now is equal to negative 5 over 2. So therefore, the solutions of this quadratic equation, x equals positive 3 and x equals negative 5 over 2. Then for this given, so to find the factors, so we have this 4x, so put 4x to every factors. Then this negative 9 multiply to 4, so 4 times negative 9, that's negative 36. Since this one is negative, so one of the factor is positive and one is negative. Then since the middle term is positive, so therefore the bigger number must be positive. So we have now 36 times negative 1, so the bigger number must be positive. You can have 12 times negative 3. You can have 9 times negative 4 and 6 times negative 6. Then add the factors. So this 36 minus 1, this one is 35. 12 minus 3, that's 9. 9 minus 4, this one is 5. And 6 minus 6, this one is 0. Since the middle term is positive 9, so therefore, these are the factors of this negative 36. So we have positive 12 and negative 3. But since we can reduce this factor, 4 and 12, since 4 and 12 divisible by 4, so therefore 4 divided by 4, this one is x, plus this 12 divided by 4, that's 3, then copy, 4x minus 3, then equals 0. So these are the factors of this quadratic equation. And to solve for x, so equate to 0, so x plus 3 equals 0, and 4x minus 3 equals 0. Then to solve for x, so transpose this positive 3, that becomes negative 3, and this 4x equals, transpose this negative 3, that becomes positive 3, then divide both sides by 4. So x now is equal to positive 3 over 4. So therefore, the solution of this quadratic equation, we have x equals negative 3 and x equals positive 3 over 4.